When your thought is under your own command, now your thoughts is working for you. See, when your thoughts and your thinking is all over the place, it has no power because it sends confusion energy. It's very confusing to the universe because 1 minute you're thinking this, next second this comes to your mind, next second this feeling come to your body, next second this thought come to you, next second this thought, then this thought, then and every time you think and you yes, the other person can feel it because your energy is very unique. Everybody energy is unique, right? You can feel mine because mine is unique. All of us energy. Do you see like how we have a unique fingerprint or a unique walk? You see like how we can walk and you can tell who's walking from a mile away just how you see their walk, or just by their voice you can tell. Like if you close your eyes and hear me speak, you can tell, hey, that's Kirk. So we all have a unique energy, a unique frequency that we are on. And when we come close to the frequency that each of us is on, when we elevate our frequency and come close to a similar frequency, because we can't all be on the same exact frequency. Hey, Tabby, because your thoughts are different, your desires are different, your mind is different, your experience is different. So we can't be on the same exact frequency. But when you come similar, when you come close to a certain frequency, you can zoom in, you can tap in, and you can tell that's him, that's her. And when you become connected to someone, you can tell, like you can feel if your child is sick, because your child feels different. Does that make sense? Happy Sunday, Tabby. How are you doing? Like you can feel when your child or your husband or your boyfriend, girlfriend is sick or something is going on because the energy radiates different. Does that make sense to you all? Does that make sense? No or yes? Let me know if that makes sense to you all. To me it does, because I know what I'm talking about. Okay, good. Okay, good. Just making sure. Let me see something. Give me a second. Let me try something. I don't know how to do this. So good. So you can feel when somebody is connected to your energy, and it's a beautiful thing. It's like a loved one. It's like when you was in love with somebody, you can feel when they're thinking about you. Sometimes you have this feeling, just oh man, and then your mind goes on that one person too. That's how it works, because you connect. Your spirit connects. So, like I said, over the past few years, man, I've been studying this. And when I say study, I've been literally doing it. I've been coming up with ways how to do it easier, because once you understand it, doing it is not hard at all. It's very simple. Now your frequency, especially when you keep a certain frequency. Hey Sarah, how are you? Especially when you keep a certain frequency, to get to that thing is very simple, because the frequency is already inside of you. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real, Wendy. So how do you deal with being connected to someone and they are hurting or share your secret? I don't really have those connections. I'm very selective in who I connect with. You just can't. You just can't. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm very selective in who I connect with, because your connection. Hey, was that you asked the question, Tamara? Oh, that was you. I didn't even know that was you. I'm far from the camera. So how do you deal with somebody connected to someone and they hurting, sharing your secret? So, like I said, I'm very selective in. Hey, Pleasure, how are you? I'm very selective in who I connect with, and even my connection, I'm protected. You gotta. Your frequency will protect you. Your frequency is like your shield, because you have to be accountable for what you feel, what you think, and how you show up. You have to be accountable for that. And how you become accountable for that is about you understand that you have no power over anybody. You only have power over yourself, and that's only so much power. So one of the things is I can connect to you, but I have to be aware that I am accountable for how I feel, how I speak, how I show up, how I respond, how I react. Because you want to keep your frequency. You have to understand to be accountable for your own self is a big task. See, many of us are trying to be accountable for other people. We are trying to fix other people. We are trying to create guilt in ourselves because other people ain't living this way or doing this, and it's too much. So it's very important that you understand, even if you connect, you are still not over that person. You could actually be over yourself, because you owe yourself that type of respect. You owe yourself that type of honor, and you have to be accountable for your own frequency. This is very important when it comes to manifestation. It is very important when it comes to setting your goals. I just understood this week. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's very understand. Console them or watch them hurt. You know what, Tamara? You ask a question. Do you console them or do you watch them hurt? You know, sometimes people are hurt because that's what they are. And I don't think sometimes it's fair. You know, I don't think it's fair sometimes for them to always be hurt. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta take responsibility and ask, why am I hurt? Because I think sometimes we hurt and 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 we hurt. And then the person who is in your life, I don't think sometimes it's fair to them. Because, you know, it's a very draining thing for some people in your life too. To actually feel all the time. Everybody don't want to feel, and sometimes we gotta be accountable for healing ourselves instead of being hurt so much. Why are we so hurt? Like, why are we so hurt? That's the question. Why are we so hurt? And why do we expect people to do all these things for us when we are the one who choose to be hurt? Because in all reality, sometimes you're choosing it. Because you can do it. Because you are able to do it. Because you're not taking accountability for your own pain or for your own healing. You know, what if they've done something to activate your hurt? That's a great question. That's a great question. Again, what comes out is because it's in there. You can only bring out what's inside. You can only bring out what's inside. You can only what's inside. You know, it's like me going to the doctor. It's like me going to the doctor for him to give me pills, even though I'm the one who's sick. So I can give it to everybody else who makes me sick. So I'm gonna come from the doctor with a bunch of pills to give to everybody around me so that I can be not sick. You know what I mean? Here's for you, because you're annoying, so let me give you this pill. You know what? You say this all the time, so let me give you this pill. You know what? You do this all the time, so let me give you this pill. If you don't do it, and if you don't say it, and if you don't act this way, and if you don't talk this way, and if you don't be this way, I'm gonna be sick. You know what I mean? So sometimes you have to understand, it's not anybody who bringing things out. Things are gonna come out. Things are gonna come out regardless, because it is in there. Things are gonna come out regardless because it's in there. So the thing is, it's not about quenching, it's not about trying to manage it, it's to get rid of those things. Why are we so hurt? And does it matter why we're hurt? If we are hurt, let's get rid of the pain. Because a lot of those pains that we carry in is invisible. It doesn't exist. You have picked it up over the years in your mind and it still lives there. And you believe it. So every time your mind brings it up, you believe it. How do I deal with hurt? You don't deal with hurt. You deal with love. You deal with yourself. Stop dealing with hurt. I don't deal with hurt. I mean, how do I deal with hurt? I don't deal with hurt. Does they ask me, how do I deal with a narcissist? I don't deal with them. I don't talk about dealing with narcissists because it makes no sense. Like, why would you deal with hurt? And why are you hurt? Is it because your perspective that needs to change? You know what I mean? Is it your perspective that needs to change? Because a lot of times it's your perspective that needs to change. See, we see things one way and we stay seeing things this one way all our entire life. So every time we see things just one way and somebody comes and bump into that thing and bump into it and bump into it, here it comes. Here it comes. Your perspective is seeing it one way. So you're always offended. They could always push your buttons. And so why don't you change your perspectives? Change your perspectives. You know, we have the power. I've done it. I have changed my perspective so I see myself differently. You're going to be able to see yourself differently. And that's your responsibility. So how do you deal with hurt? A lot of times when you are hurt, you're not really hurt. You are just suffering your mind. You are suffering your own pain. You are suffering your own perspectives. You are suffering your own self. You are in your own way, hurting yourself because there's no reason. You know what, man? There's so much going on. There's so much going on with our lives. There's so much going on in this world. There's so much, but we are so self-absorbed. Everything is about you. What they say is about you. What they do is about you. People own issues what they have within themselves is about you. People can't stop smoking, you get upset. People speaking in one way, you get upset. People do something with their own peepees or their own vaginas, you get upset. People say something that they want to speak, you get upset. People can't do nothing because you get upset. It's something that's missing. It's something missing. Change your perspective. Change the way that you expect people to be. How do you change your self-image? That's why we hurt most times. How do you change your self-image? Well, first, see how you see yourself. You gotta see how you see yourself first, right? You gotta see how you see yourself. How do you see yourself? How do you view yourself? How do I view myself? Do I view myself as a god? Or do I view myself as a weak person? Do I view myself like I need people? I need validation? How do I view myself? Now, this right here, when I started to see myself as perfection, I understand that now I become accountable for my own behavior, for my own feelings, for my thoughts, for my actions, for my body, for my healing, for my sicknesses. I took on the responsibility. See, many people give that to God. I understand. I am not blaming you. I ain't saying it's wrong or right. Many people give that responsibility to God. You say, God will provide. God is this, God is that. Right, that's perfectly fine. But when I took on the responsibility and I took accountability for my words and my decisions and my mindset and my actions and my own life, then I begin to do things in my life that don't bring hurt. See, many of us have beliefs. So every soon I want to give it to God. You can give it to whoever you want to give it to. Give it to whoever you want to give it to. But as long as it's gone and it's not there, then we're good. You give it to Allah. You give it to Jesus. You give it to God. You give it to Muhammad. Whoever you give it to, as long as it's gone. But if it's gone, don't let it show up continuously. Don't bleed on people who haven't cut you. If it's gone, let it go. If it's gone, let the thing go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go on. But don't bleed on people continuously who haven't hurt you. It is not fair to them. Many of us are bleeding on folks who haven't hurt us. So people are going to walk on eggshells. People are going to tiptoe around you because you choose to be hurt. Being hurt becomes a choice now because everybody is talking all these things because everybody wants to give you the pill so that you can behave better so I won't be hurt. People want to give you a pill so that you can learn to speak around them so that they won't be hurt. That's not fair. That is not fair. That is not fair. You gotta take that pill so you are not bothered. That pill belongs to you. See, we always think that somebody always about to get us or somebody is always against us. Somebody is not sensitive. Somebody is rude or wrong. No, what if you can take responsibility for your own self? It is your responsibility. This all, you only have one responsibility. Is this. And you're not responsible for this. Something is wrong. And when I said this, I mean, what's going on inside? What's going on inside should be your doing. It's your responsibility, it's your duty. Whatever is happening within you, it is your duty. Your happiness or your joy, if you like it, keep doing it. But your anger, some of you all don't even know that you love being angry. Some of y'all don't even know that you love being hurt. So you keep being hurt and you say, I don't want to be hurt. But if you don't want to be hurt, why are you hurt? If you want to get rid of it, you can. But you don't want to. You want to keep being hurt and expect everybody around you or to blame people to trigger it. Many of us, do we understand that we are adults? We are adults. We're grown. We have kids. We have children. We're training people. We're teaching little people. We have a responsibility to fix this first. Even if you ain't responsible for nobody else, your responsibility is to fix this first. I'm not walking out there and when you do something or when you say something, I'm triggered. You're not a gun. You don't have triggers. Stop saying those things, because those things are messing you up. See, when you use those words and you use those things, it's making you actually react from those things, because you think that now you have an excuse to react because it's a trigger. It's not trigger. The trigger is learning self-control. When those thoughts come, when those ideas come, when those feelings come, see them coming and you face them. You see those feelings of inferiority come, you face it. You see that feeling come of self-hate, you face it. Seeing the feeling comes of doubt, self-doubt, face it. Don't react, face it. That means sometimes shut your mouth and face it. You know what I mean? You see anger coming, face your anger, because everything that you do from the anger is not going to be always good. Sometimes when you're angry and you say some things, you just lost a friend, you lost a relationship, you lost yourself, you lost your manifestations, because we'll be dropping our frequency. I don't think we understand how much we owe ourselves to keep our frequency high, because everything that you desire in this world, you deserve it. I don't care what it is. That relationship, that man or that woman, that husband, that wife, that boyfriend, that girlfriend, that job, that money, that smile, that peace, that happiness, that life that you want, that car, that house, everything you desire in this life, you deserve it. But it doesn't come easily. The price that you must pay is your frequency. You must take accountability for your own frequency. Somebody says something to you, you want to go off, cuss them out. Why? Because you are not accountable or responsible for your own frequency. It's not about how do you stop. Stopping is not the problem. It's about why do you continue. Because you don't understand the power of your own frequency, your own currency. Your currency is, I need my frequency so I can actually exchange my frequency for what I desire. You can have desires all day, but if your frequency is not matching that desire, it will not come. So you keep being angry, you keep being sad, you keep being emotional, you keep cussing people out, you keep reacting to people's drama, reacting to their drama in whatever they're doing, and see what happens. It doesn't come to you. It is your obligation to respect your frequency. Everybody could have what they want, but you don't understand that you are the one responsible for your own exchange. Your currency. It is your duty. So why do we continue to have these things? Because you don't realize how important it is to be calm, to be silent. Because some of us are so self-centered. Everything becomes to be about you. So everything bothers you. See, when so much things bothers you, when so many things bothering you, it's because you think everything is about you. And who are you? Who do you think you are to be triggered by everything somebody say, do, act, whatever? The sun don't shine good today. You think, damn, I wanted to go this place, but now I can't go. It's not about you. Give up that idea that things are about you. Give up that idea. Increase your frequency and keep, you know what though? To be honest, you don't have to ask. Hey, Chrome, You don't ever have to ask how to increase your frequency if you stop taking things personal. When you stop taking things personal, your frequency elevates by itself. The reason why your frequency cannot increase is because you take everything personal and you're giving your energy. You are literally exchanging your energy. And you continue to exchange your energy for garbage. Your body is hurt. Your mind is tired. You can't sleep. You have stress, anxiety, depression. You lose control of how you feel. You lose control of what your body is going through. You're losing control of your own self because you're exchanging your healing energy for garbage. And I'm sorry that I'm passionate today, but sometimes you have to be responsible for your own frequency. It is yours. You are in charge of it. And we're giving it away like we're just giving it all stuff away. We're just giving it, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Let me react to you. Let me react to you. Let me get sad because I can, angry because I can, and let me be hurt. How much can you make when you are hurt? How much can you manifest when you are hurt? What can you manifest when you are hurt? You don't have to learn how to not be hurt. It's about understanding the relationship of being hurt and manifestation. It is a bad relationship. It's a very toxic relationship between hurt and manifest. Completely toxic. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know why I'm saying like this. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know why I'm talking like this. But you deserve everything that you want. You deserve every single thing that you want. Every single thing. Thank you for the gifts. You deserve it. But you keep allowing yourself to stop you. It's like I want to plant something, but I keep digging it up. Asking it why it's not growing yet. You want to plant a seed, but every week you want to pick it up and say, why is it not growing yet? And it cannot grow because every time you pick it up, you got to start over. You're starting over. You're starting over every single day. Every day you begin to start over. Every week. That's why it's taking so long. That husband that you want is taking forever because you continue to speak negatively about men. You're speaking things about God's creation and expect God's creation to find you. That's not how it works. You're speaking bad about the people who get promoted, but you want promotion. Understand that what you speak comes back to you. If you're going to speak badly about everybody who's getting promoted, everybody who's getting that car or that house or that marriage that you want, anytime you speak badly about it, you blacken it. Because you're only speaking to yourself. Your words come from your heart. And what's in your heart will be amplified in your life. So it doesn't matter who you are directing those words to, or that hate to, or that jealous energy to. I don't care who you are sending to. It comes back to the sender every single time. So the best thing to do is send love. Because at least you get it back. Even if it misses them, you get it back. Send love. Send appreciation. Send congratulations when people succeed because you get it back. You build in yourself and you build in yourself every time you see people who succeed. Look for people who are succeeding. Stop being around people who ain't got shit, because when they ain't got shit, guess what? Everybody is talking about not having shit. How can you have shit when all you talk about is not having shit? How can you have this husband or wife when everybody around you and everybody you talk to don't have it? Stop. Quit. Be accountable for your life. We always talk about he shouldn't get promoted because he shouldn't get this because, oh, I can't believe she got married and this. No, congratulate so that the energy comes back to you. That's how you get what you desire, by being thankful and clapping for everybody who have it. If I'm mad at everybody for having it, how can I manifest? I can't manifest. If I'm mad at every time I see somebody who's famous, somebody on here getting 1 million views or 1 million followers or 2 million followers, if I'm not happy for them, it will block myself. I refuse to block myself because I don't know what they did to get where they're at. I don't know what they deserve. I don't know anything. And it's very hurtful. It's very sad that we don't clap for each other because we think that we deserve it more. You don't know what them folks are going through. We don't know what they're going through. We don't know why they have it. We don't know who's giving it to them. We don't know where it's coming from. But you owe yourself your own higher frequency. You owe yourself a higher frequency because you always want to drop your frequency when somebody pisses you off. You're giving people power to piss you off. How do you give somebody the key to piss you off and now you mad at them for you giving them the key to piss you off? That makes no sense. What sense does that make? You handing people the key to piss you off. You giving people the key to piss you off, and then when you get pissed off, you mad at them for you giving them the key. If you give me the key, I'm coming in. If you don't want me in, don't give me the key. Just be still. Understand that sometimes what comes out of you is your triggers. Is your trauma. What comes out naturally is your trauma. So therefore, before it comes out, be still. It goes back in. It goes back out. Be still. When your trauma comes, I identify it. Look, that's my trauma talking. Let me chill out. And the less you begin to use your trauma bonding, the less you begin to use it, the less you begin to react, the less you begin to react, the less you begin to react is the lower it gets. And the less it starts to flare up, and the less it comes up, and the less, because now it has no need to. Listen, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Your emotions is your bridge to your trauma. I don't even know who I'm talking to. Hey, Miss Brightside. Your emotions are your, every time you feel this emotion, now this trigger gets better. This trigger is gone. This shit is gone. Whatever happened is gone. It's been expired. It's gone years ago. It has been gone. You just think that it's there still because you keep choosing to react to the same crap every single. How do you choose to react to the same crap every single time for 20, 30 years and think that it's gonna go away? How? Somebody tell me. How do you choose? Please tell me, how do you keep giving this power by your emotion, which is your energy? You are taking your energy to give it power and expect it to go away. So every time somebody says something to you, does something to you, here this comes, speaking crazy again, and here this feeling comes, feeling inferior, feeling sad, feeling lonely, feeling depressed, feeling in your body language, your body this, your mind this, your anxiety. Stop feeding it. Stop. You're grown. It's time to be responsible for your life. Nobody owes you to walk around eggshells because you can't take people's words. Nobody owes you for you to be walking on eggshells, for them to be walking on eggshells because you can't take it, because you feel that if you are my friend, if you are my boyfriend, my girlfriend, my husband and wife, you can't be this way. Come on now. Fix your own trauma. The stuff is being gone, but you keep carrying it everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you carry it. Everywhere you go, you carry it. Everywhere you go, you water it. You watering this shit every day. Every time somebody pisses you off, you watering it. How can you? You watering it. You taking care of this trauma more than you taking care of yourself. You taking care of this trauma more than you take care of yourself. Because now the trauma, it is so powerful in your life. Your energies don't listen to you anymore. Your mind don't listen to you. Your thoughts don't listen to you. Your thoughts are all over the place. You can't even control your thoughts. Your body begins to be sick. What's up, John Blake? Body is tired. You're drained because now you are feeding your trauma so much that it's overtaking your life. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody. This is your life. This is your experience. This is your time to kill that stuff. It's your time. It's your time, man. Like we can't keep doing this. This is not fair to me. We can't keep doing this. And then when you meet somebody like me, oh my God, you don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just that I understand the bridge between me and, listen, I got manifestations Still, I ain't got it physical yet. I got manifestation that I'm working on, that I ain't got time to be messing around with your feelings. I ain't got time to be babying you. I ain't got time to be walking on eggshells. No, I got manifestations in place that I ain't came yet. I got children that needs to be fed. My children need education. They need clothes. They need all these things. I got manifestations that I want to manifest while I'm living in this beautiful world. I want to bring some things out of the spiritual realm into my physical realm. I don't have time to be triggered. I ain't got no time. What's up, Miguel? How you doing? I ain't got no time to be triggered by nonsense. For what? Is it that serious? 10 years from now, what you triggered with, you won't even remember. What you're crying for, you won't even remember. What you're feeling hurt about, you won't even remember. Because the stuff is so minuscule, it's so small. It is so small. I ain't got no time to be, no. Get out of yourself. Just get out of yourself. Stop being so self-absorbed. Get out of yourself. Always want to be. Your manifestation is more important. You haven't even experienced life yet because you can't manifest yet. You come to this world and not be able to manifest nothing? You're living with, you ain't built nothing yet because you focus on your body, what you sound like, what you're doing, your thoughts, your emotions, your past that don't exist anymore. You come to this life here, this blessing, beautiful world, and you're still miserable? Come on, man. You ain't manifest shit yet. You ain't happy yet. So you want people to be miserable with you? Listen. I got stuff in the pipeline. See, everybody want to work hard. I don't work hard. I'm too old to work hard. I don't want to work hard. I don't want to sweat. I don't want to sweat and tear building anything. So therefore, I learn how to manifest. See, when you manifest, instead of working so much harder, trying to find a way that it might connect, no, I just manifest it. And it shows me the way how to get to it effortlessly. You get there effortlessly. Less work, less sweat, less challenges, less insecurities, less fear. So therefore, now if you know who you are, listen, a mango tree, what kind of fruits come from a mango tree? What type of fruits come from a mango tree? Anybody? What type of fruits does a mango tree have? What type of fruits does a mango tree bear? What type of fruits? Mangoes. It bears mangoes. It cannot bear lime. It can't bear lemon. It can't bear oranges. It can't bear apples. It can't bear grapes. Why? Because only what it is, it can bring forth. A mango tree can only bring forth mango because that's what it is. Its entire life and purpose is to bring forth mangoes. If you ain't bringing mangoes, it's because you don't want to become the energy of the mango. See, the mango must react to the energy of the mango tree. They must join forces. See, the frequency of the mango and the mango tree is the same. Come from the same place. The mango tree must come from the mango. Listen, the reason why your manifestations ain't working yet is because you can't bring something out that's not within. You gotta be the tree of life. You gotta be the tree. You gotta be the tree. How can you bring happiness when you're always sad? How can you bring peace when you're always at war with yourself? Always stressing, always worrying, always your thoughts are all over the place. How can you bring peace? You have to be peace within first before your life ends up being peace. When you take responsibility and accountability for your life, you don't have to ask, how do you stop hurting? You realize the connection between hurt and manifestation. And you realize the connection don't connect. See, hurt and manifestation don't connect. When you understand this, you don't have to know how to get rid of it. You overcome it because you see the more important thing. You understand that the hurt will make you be thinking. The hurt naturally brings up hurt thoughts. The hurt brings up hurt feelings. The hurt brings up hurt emotions. So now you must realize when the hurt emotion comes up, you are building your hurt. When the hurt thoughts comes up and you focus on your thoughts, you're building your thoughts. The hurt become more. It becomes stronger. Many of us are so hurt right now. We're so hurt right now, man. And all we can think about is hurt stuff. All we can think about is not trusting anyone, not trusting this, not trusting yourself, not being accountable. You must be accountable for what you are. You're at church today? I'm serious, y'all. Hey, Hazel, we're wasting time being sad. What you sad for? The world, everything will not go your way. Everything is not going your way. Everything is not going to go to your way. Life is not going to happen your way. It's not because it's not your life. It don't happen your way because it's not yours. Life is not yours. It doesn't belong to you. I know you think that is my life. Stop saying that. It's not your life. It's not yours. You didn't give yourself this. When we understand this, a lot makes sense. This is not your life. It's a life. It's just a life. Stop trying to be so specific and so individualized. Well, my life, your life, where did you create your life? When did you create this? When did you create this life? When did you start this life? You didn't start it. And you can't, listen, you're not the one to take it away either. You're not the one to take it away. Stop saying this is your life. This is life. And other lives coming your way sometimes. It's not going to go your way all the time. You're going to bump into things because it's not yours. You're just experiencing it as a human. All you're doing is experiencing life. Listen, you know how sweet life is. But you can't even see how sweet it is because you are too stuck. You are too stuck. You are too stuck in your thoughts. You are too stuck in your own mind. All the stuff that you accumulated, you're stuck on there. You are picking up this, picking up that, and you're stuck right there. Everything that you have picked up, you just keep it right there in front of you. You're just keeping it right there. You can't move because you picked it up. You picked up disrespect, so you keep it. You picked up anger, you keep it. You picked up insecurity, you keep it. You picked up a body image, so you keep it. Everything, you keeping all this stuff. You know, many people, some people ain't got no legs. Some ain't got no arms. Some ain't got some ain't got no nothing. Some ain't got no face. Some ain't got no lips. Some ain't got no nose. Some ain't got nothing at all. No fingers, no hands. And they have realized having those things or not having them don't define what life is. Life is huge. This is just your body. Some of us are still stuck in our bodies, trying to figure out how to get out. How do I get out of this body? I'm ashamed of it. How can it be like this? I allow myself to get away. I allowed myself to do this. I allowed this to happen. I allowed that, and you are ashamed. You can't even get out of this body. And the body is just one indication that you are life. It's not life. It's an indication that says that you are life. But you are so stuck there. You're not enjoying life because your body is not looking like everybody else's body. Hey, Rasta Melanie, hey, my sis. So we're stuck in our own, we're stuck in the body. We can't even get out. We can't even enjoy. We can't even enjoy nothing. We can't enjoy life. We can't experience life. We can't do it because the life that you are is telling yourself something is wrong with you. Everybody think that I need healing. You don't need healing. You need a wake-up call. There's nothing wrong with you. Stop saying that there's things wrong. There's nothing wrong with you. What's wrong with you is that you keep not being accountable for your own frequency, for your manifestation. You are not accountable for the life that you was given, the life that you are. Because now you think that you can do and say anything to anybody and feel anything and to think anything and think that it should be like, you think that you're going to stay up all night thinking a whole bunch of garbage thoughts and expect tomorrow to be good. That's the stuff I can't. That's not being accountable. You know, we tell our children to take responsibility. We're telling men, be responsible. We're telling women, we're telling girls, be responsible. But here you are, stuck in your thoughts. And nothing is good with those thoughts. Your thoughts are disempowering you, making you angry, making you emotional, making you sad, and you call it trauma bond when you have a choice in how you think. Listen, you probably can't stop thinking, but you can always change your thoughts. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, sis. It's not about, I want to stop. How do I stop thinking? If you change your thoughts, you ain't got to stop thinking. How do I change my thoughts? You gotta ask me that. You gotta ask me, how do I change my thoughts? Seriously? How do you change your thoughts? How do I change my thoughts? It's like asking me, how do I change my underwear? Because you can't really explain that. It's the basic of life. Why do you think you have those thoughts? Why? Because you're sad. So change the feeling. Then your thoughts are going to change. Why do you think you have those negative thoughts? Because you have a negative feeling. Change the feeling. Change it. How do I change it? You don't know how to change your feeling? Change your picture. Change whatever you see and change it. Change your perspective on how you look at things. That's how you fix it. Change your perspectives. You change your perspective, your entire life change. Why? Because life is not specific. It's just perspective. Nothing is right or wrong. Nothing is good or bad. It's just perspectives. You are worried about this life. It's only perspectives. Only perspectives. And if you have a certain perspective, nothing really gets to you. I'm telling you, people would want you to suffer with them because that's all they know is how to suffer. And you understand the bridge to manifestation is happiness, peace, and love. It is not suffering. So I refuse to suffer. I don't choose. Suffering really drains your battery. It really defeats you. It hurts you. It cripples you. Your heartbeat just burns. Energy burnt up. Okay, sis. You are working, you just can't focus on nothing. You can't focus on life. You are stressed. High blood pressure. Then here comes diabetes. Then here comes your back pain. Here comes your headaches. Thank you for the gift, Mel. Here comes your joint pain. I guarantee you some of you are right now is experiencing those same things I just called off. High blood pressure, back pains, headaches, stress, worry, knee pains, your foot hurts, your neck hurts. Some of you all are experiencing that right now. But instead of getting rid of those things that's keeping you there, you're going to keep those same people in your life that's causing them. Those same triggers in your life that's causing them. Those same thoughts in your life that's causing them. Same experiences you keep doing over and over again. Your life, everything is an extension of what you are. Every time you wake up in the morning, from when you wake up till when you go to sleep, everything that you're going to meet and talk to reminds you of who you are, and it keeps you in that same vibrational frequency. The coffee that you drink when you wake up, when you go to the bathroom, the toothpaste that you use, when you go use the bathroom, the first thing that you do, the way how you shower, how you eat your breakfast, what you eat for breakfast, how you drove to work, what time you get, is an extension of you to keep you in that same vibratory situation, the same frequency, to keep attracting you the same thing that you already have, that you don't want anymore. Everything that you have in your life keeps reminding you, your relationships, the reason why you keep them is because they remind you of your frequency. So you keep them there, and it's very unconscious. It's very unconscious. You don't even realize this. The friends that you keep talking to keep you in the same identity as you are right now. The friends that you have, the job that you have, keep you in the same place. So from the time you wake up till you go to bed, you're in the same place. There's no need to think. Now you have no need to think ever, because you keep doing the same thing with the same people, talking the same crap, doing the same crap with the same action, same behavior. You're already used to it. There's no need to think. So your thought process ain't working. That's why people only think about 5% of the day. 95% of your day is automatic. Automatic. It comes naturally. You just keep doing it. And now you're staying in the same place and you stress. Why can't I meet this man? Why can't I meet a good husband? Why can't I meet a good wife? Why can't I have a good job? Why can't I have a good degree? Because you're in the same place. Why everybody that I meet is the same? Because you are the same. Because you're the same. Because you are the same. Because you are the same. You are the only thing that's constant in your life. You. It's you. A mango tree only bears mango because mango comes from it. It breeds mango. It understands mango. It breeds. It knows. So therefore it produces mango. The entire genetic code of the mango tree is mangoes. The reason why you keep getting the same things, hey Michelle, from the life is because that's what you are breathing. That's your thought process. That's your understanding. It's your identity. It is who you are. It is what you keep doing. It is who you keep around. It is your relationships. It is your life. And listen, it's not right or wrong. See, God ain't changing that. For what? You keep doing it. You have to take responsibility for what you are. You was given the life here. This is life. You choose and you mold it. You shape it. You are the potter. Life is the clay. What are you going to do with the clay that you was given? What are you going to do with this? Cry about it? Be sad about it? Depressed about it? Anxious about it? Telling everybody to mold their clay better? Watching everybody else mold their clay, and the way how they mold their clay, you get offended, you get triggered by the way they mold their clay? You getting triggered by the way everybody is molding their clay. By how much water that they're using. By how much sand and dirt they're using. By how they're spinning it. How fast it's going. How slow it's going. You are being triggered because you're not focused on your clay. See, when you become focused on your clay, you won't give a damn about nobody else's clay. So therefore, of being offensive, I'm no longer offended. Offended by what? I'm focused on my clay. I even see your clay. But your clay look good enough that I see it. Your clay is beautiful. How do I get there? Not, damn. I wish my clay, I can't stand you. It's your clay. What you gonna do with your clay? What you gonna do with your clay? Your clay is you was only given one piece of clay, just one small piece. You wanna take everybody else's piece. Let me fix your clay. Let me fix yours too. People talking about I'm a fixer. Fixer of what? What do you fix? What have you fixed? Thank you for the gifts, Miss J. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. You can't fix your clay, but you wanna fix mine. But you know, I want to fix. See, the moment you trying to fix somebody else's clay should be the moment you realize I need help. Because mine is not being fixed. See, when I keep fixing yours, mine is over there just going around in circles. Man, Ray, man, you are too. I'm telling you, you are too. That's why that's why I was drawn to you, man, for real. Like you got something in you, Ray. I'm not even being cliche. I'm not even talking cliche stuff. I'm being serious. Seriously. We have to focus on our clay. We gotta stop looking at the way how people are molding or living their life. It's not our business. Life don't have one way to live. Religion taught you that. Everybody should be in the same uniform, doing the same uniformity stuff, looking the same way, wearing the same clothes, thinking the same thoughts, having the same God, the same creation, the same reality, the same beliefs, the same thoughts. It doesn't work. How? It's not working. It hasn't never worked. It has never worked. Thank you, Jason. How are we doing? Thank you. It has never worked. Thank you, Gerard. What's up, man? It has never worked. And now life is saying you have your entire different fingerprint. Why would you want to do what he does? Why would you want to do what she do? What she's doing? Why you want to have what he have or what she have? You can create your own stuff. You can create your own stuff. This journey right here. See, everybody always talking about life is hard. You know, life is hard. You know, life is so hard. Excuse me. Life is so hard. Life is hard. Life is so hard. Life is hard because you have too much crap. You got too much crap. Slow down. You're going too fast. You're going too fast for your own speed. You're trying to go somebody else's speed, somebody else's pace. You're going too fast for your own pace. Or sometimes you're going too slow for your own self. That's why you're not feeling fulfilled. You're talking with you in my pocket. You are not being fulfilled because you are walking around too slow. And life is saying, hey, let's go. Listen, you have so much in you. So much potential energy, but you are wasting it. You are burning it. You're taking the potential. Listen, let me tell you something, right? You see all the potential energy that you have? You know what happened to stored energy? Potential energy. In 5th grade, I learned what potential energy is and kinetic energy. Chemistry say, what is potential? I remember the test. What is potential energy? And I asked my teacher. He said, teacher, potential energy means stored energy. And she said, you're right. And she said, what is kinetic energy? And I said, teacher, kinetic energy is energy at work. It was so simple. So simple. But when you hold on to energy that needs to burn, that needs to be put into something, when you hold on to it and you don't put it to work, you know what it does? It stores up in your body. It stores up in your body. It stores up in all areas of your body. In your kneecap, in your lower back, in your head, in your shoulders, in your chest. No, you can't breathe because you got too much energy that you're not using. You're not using your energy. You're not using it. You are misusing. You are mismanaging your own energy. You don't know how to manage your energy. What's up, cats? Seriously. Transmute. Yeah, transmute. Listen. We are not using our energy. We have too much time to be doing too much worrying and thinking. Wasting energy being sick and tired and drained and stressed. Worried about some man or some woman, what they doing. I wasn't supposed to talk this long today. Do you feel connected to those that feel connected to you? My connections are very limited. But I can feel when something... I covered myself. Since I'm on here... Since I'm on TikTok, I had to cover myself and protect my energy because I've been attacked a couple times. Because my spirit was open. So I learned to cover my energy or cover my spirit so that nothing comes in that I don't want to come in. Do you practice? I don't know what that is. No, I don't practice that. If someone feels connected to you, do you feel like you should help them? You know, it's not everybody that needs help. Everybody don't want help. And sometimes you give people help and you get drained. And they don't appreciate it. They're not ready. When people is ready, they'll come. This is why you have to live your life. You know, I look at my children. And I realize the only way I could help them is by not talking, but by being the example. And my son knows what I do. My son is 8 years old. He knows what I do. He knows what I am. He knows what I practice. He knows where I go. He knows what I do in the gym. He knows. So when he looks at me, he begins to do what I do. He begins to mimic me. My son could do 40 push-ups in 1 minute. 8 years old, 40 clean push-ups. When people are ready for help, they will come to you. You don't have to beg them to give you energy, because to give your energy where it's not needed, it's pointless. For what? Just to prove that you know? See, many times we give our energy away just to prove that we know something. Our ego needs to be fed, so here you go. I just want you to be better. Please be better. Please be better. No, that's not your place. People are going to be better when they're ready. They're going to be better when they're ready. They're going to come to you when they're ready. They're going to see, just like how you was ready when you went to somebody and say, hey, what did you do? How do I do this? They'll be ready too. Don't try to wake people up before it's time. Am I open? No, I'm not open. I'm completely closed. I don't want to be open, because every connection ain't good connection. Yeah, every connection ain't good connection. Some people will connect to you and deplete you instantly. So I'm very aware of my energy, because I understand how to manage it. I give when I need to give. I come on here and I give it. I give it with all of me. See, when I come on here and I give you these talks, understand I'm giving you all of me. You don't need nothing else. See, for those who are ready to listen and to learn, they will learn and listen. I speak the same way, but whatever you need me, whenever you hear me differently. You hear me according to your own frequency, to your own level. What level am I on? I ain't on a high level. Yeah, Kim, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Listen. I was telling you all before you all get here. For the folks who subscribe to my channel, we're gonna meet about 3 times a month. We're gonna meet about 3 times a month. So listen, you have the subscription right there. Subscribe now. We're gonna meet about 3 times a month. We are gonna meet on Zoom so I can see everybody's faces. Thank you, Crystal. We're gonna meet on Zoom so I can see everybody's faces. You have to see mine. We're gonna do some practices, some meditation, some manifestation. I'm talking about techniques that work. I ain't telling you this because I just want to be in here repeating some ridiculous affirmation that don't happen. I'm talking about, I'm going to teach you in person on Zoom, and we're going to do it together. We're going to do it together. This is going to be a session that you can talk. We can all talk, and people who wants to learn is going to learn. But you have to subscribe to this right here. See that? See 24? Give me 42 and I'm full. When I hit 42, I'll be full. So right now I got 24 to 42. Give me 20 more subscribers. And we're gonna start this. I'm gonna spend most of my lives on my subscribers. I have to. Because if you do that much, hey Candace, thank you for coming. If you do that much, thank you for the gifts, Candace. If you do that much, I will make sure. Listen, this is my life. Not mine, but this is the life I live. Very simple, very unique, very boring, like people would think, because I don't do much. But my fruits are ripe. My happiness is in place. So people say, I want to be happy. I don't want to be happy anymore, because I already got to that place. I don't want peace. I don't have to want peace anymore, because peace is what I live. I don't want anything. I don't have no wants or desires so much. And people, it's the hardest thing to understand when you say, Kirk, what do you want? Nothing. What do you mean nothing? Everybody wants something. Well, not necessarily. Everybody don't have all those desires. I think we spend this life having so much desires, not realizing that you manifest what you are. See, you don't have to have wants when you become. A mango tree don't want to bear mangoes. It just bear mangoes because it becomes a mango tree. An orange tree don't have to want to bear orange. Every season, orange comes off. Every season. Thank you, Misty. Every season, here comes the orange from the orange tree. Every season, the apple tree brings apple. It doesn't have to try hard. It just happens naturally. See, when you become that energy, you ain't got to try hard. You just, when you become still, it's even better. You ain't got to prove no points. You ain't got to look a certain way. Thank you, Ruby. You ain't got to speak a certain way. You ain't got to impress nobody. You ain't got to prove anything to nobody. You ain't got to dress in a suit and tie. You ain't got to have a degree. Listen, man, I am so happy that I waited to have my degree after this. After I learned all these things. Because I didn't want my intellect to be only about these things that they teach you in school. I wanted my intellect to be spiritual. More spiritual than physical. This. I wanted my intellect to be more practical. Did you receive my... I don't think you subscribed, because if you subscribe, you will see by your name, you will see the TD something by your name. When you subscribe, you will see, look, I'll show you, thank you, Ellie. Like when somebody comments and they subscribe, you will see by their name, there's 3 letters by their name. That means that you subscribed. But again, see like Wendy say, and then like Kelly, see that TBM? Yep. Like that. TBM, thank you. But like I said, for my subscribers, we're gonna do this right here. We're gonna do it good. I promise you, I won't disappoint you. But I want you to come to these meetings on Zoom, because we're gonna Zoom. We're gonna do it on Zoom. You're gonna, if you're not following me now, or if you ain't following me and you wanna subscribe, follow me. I'm gonna follow you back, because I wanna check out everybody who subscribed. Because some people I messaged them today already, right? Some people I messaged already them today and told them that what I'm gonna plan to do. So we're gonna meet on Zoom about 3 times a month. You're gonna know before I meet. I'm gonna send you the invites on Zoom. And I want when you come there, just relax and just be ready to receive. Don't come there being scared because you're showing your face. Ain't nobody judging about what your face look like. Ain't nobody care about what your makeup look like. Ain't nobody care about what your body looks like. If you're gonna subscribe, if you're gonna do this, we have to allow those things, those little simple city things to get off of us. The energy of being inferior, of being unattractive, of being ugly, of being sad. Let it go. Because when we come to these meetings, I want us to flow. First, we're gonna meditate, get the energy off of us, that work, that thoughts, that worry off of us, and then we're gonna meet. And we're gonna teach each other. We're gonna come together, we're gonna ask you questions, we're gonna have a topic. I did this manifestation, all joke aside, in the bathroom 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I practiced another form of it. And I ain't gonna lie, this form, I was like, damn, it's pretty quick. So I'm still learning, so I'm like, dang. Listen, I manifested in the shower. And as soon as I get out of the shower, bing, I was like, oh my Lord. How? Sometimes you question, how did this happen? Damn. Okay. That's how this works. And I think this is what made me excited to come on here and share these things. I'm not sharing to you what I read. Thank you, Miss Brightside. Thank you. I'm not telling you what I read. I'm telling you what I do. I'm telling you what I practice. I'm telling you what I am. Yeah, you might see me come on here and dance and do stupid, silly stuff, or act the fool sometimes, or talk about sex or something. But you know what I realized? At one point I didn't want to. I was afraid to talk about all my different levels of frequencies, and I was afraid to show my full self. Thinking in my mind that I should be one way. And if I'm only one way, people are gonna respect me. Then I learned I can't be one way. I'm multifaceted, multi-dimensional, multi-gifted, multi-personalities, multi-thoughts, multi-millionaire. Thank you all. So I'm telling you all, man, seriously. I've been doing this for a few years now, so I understand certain things. And as we learn together, then you're gonna take certain things that you get, and then you're gonna carry it to a different place, because now you're gonna learn how to signature your own stuff, because it's not one way. My way is not your way, I promise you. So you're gonna use your stuff to signature all your other things, and then you're gonna see like, oh, this is not as hard as I thought. But if I learn how to manage my own self, how to manage my own energy. If I learn how to manage my own frequency, then I will be responsible for my own manifestations, for my own healing. What's up, Gene? How you doing? If I learn to manage my own energy, I could heal, I can be happy. If you could manage your own energy, would you be angry? Would you be sad? Would you be hurt all the time? Would you be unhappy? Would you not be at peace? Be honest. If you could manage your own energy, would you be sick? Think about it. Would you be lonely? Yeah. Seriously. If you can manage your own stuff, I promise you, you're going to be in a place, you're going to be in a mood. People keep asking, Kirk, why are you so happy? Is there anything else to be? Why would you give yourself options? Kirk, why are you happy? Why don't you want to be happy? Why ain't you happy? What's up, Hasna? How you doing? Kirk, why are you happy? Why do you give yourself a chance or an option to be unhappy? Why are you giving yourself options? Why would you do that? You have too many choices. Kirk, why are you always smiling? What else can I do? I don't want to do anything else. Hey, Ruby, why are you giving you an option to smile? Kirk, are you ever sad? I'm sure I am sometimes. I just don't remember. And maybe I am sometimes, but if I am, it don't last for long. Because we all get hit. We all get the same hit sometimes. We all do. We all get the same hit. Sometimes we get sick instantly. Bodies feel drained instantly. Sometimes we come under attack instantly. Sometimes we get angry. We get pissed off. We get depressed. We get anxious, anxiety, panic attacks. We all have those things. Because those things happen sometimes. Because if you're driving in your car, seriously. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? If you're driving in your car, picture this. You in your car driving. You're watching the road. Your focus is on the road. Your mind is everywhere. I mean, it's not everywhere. It's just on the road. You're on driving. Most of the times, you will end up going exactly where you need to go. But sometimes, somebody who ain't paying attention to their surroundings, you on your own business. Somebody who is not conscious, who is not paying attention, who don't give a damn about nobody else on the road, they might just bump into you. Boom! Accidents. So sometimes things happen. It happened to everybody. Sometimes you drop your frequency because somebody pissed you off, and as you drop your frequency, what's up, Succeed? How you doing, man? Long time to see. How you doing? Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes you on this path and you focus, but somebody bumped into you. Boom! Next thing you know, knock you off the road, you in the hospital. And you're wondering, why did it happen? Sometimes you start asking why. It happened. It happened to every single one of us. Every one of us. But here's the difference. When you understand that healing is it doesn't matter who hurt you. It doesn't make a difference who hurt you. Hey, Miss Classy, how you doing? It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference who hurt you or who made you sad or who made you angry or who triggered you. All that matters is you understand, if I stay in a blaming frequency, sad love frequency, healing will take forever. If I stay hurt because I want pity, I want attention, healing takes forever. So what I have to do? Healing is my responsibility. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to forgive you. I'm going to not take it personal. I'm going to say, hey, listen, I'm still alive. I appreciate you, man. Hey, you good? I know you hit me. I know yeah, I could blame you and feel shitty, but it don't help me. You know, when you learn these things, if you control about 51% of your life, of your manifestations, of how you think, of how you feel, of what you attract. If 51% is in your control, you're doing a damn good job. You're doing amazing. And you know how to get the control? Thank you, Queen. Let me tell you how to get the control. Focus on your car. Focus on yourself. Being the one behind the wheel. Feeling how you want to feel. Thinking how you want to think. You're going to look off to the side. You're going to see people going to trip. They're going to be blaming people. They're going to be doing crap. They're going to be trying to touch you and poke you. And you understand this is your job is to poke me. Poke me. Yeah, it's you. Oh, you trying to make me upset? That's okay. Try again. Oh, you trying to piss me off? I don't have it inside of me. See, when you start learning one thing, everybody, please repeat this. I want everybody to tap this on their screen. And I keep saying this, you hear me say this 1,000 times. If there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. I need somebody to repeat this in your mind. Take it in your spirit. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. Let me say it one more time. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. You know, I just saw myself glowing. I saw myself with a light over my head. Did anybody else see it? Anyways, you probably can't. People are gonna poke at you. They're gonna poke you and they're gonna say things to you and they're gonna push you and they're gonna do this to you and you're gonna blame you. But the guilt is not inside. The shame is not inside, so it can't come out. It doesn't work. The triggers that they are trying to trigger you, I don't have no reason to be triggered inside. I don't feel insecure when you do it. Yeah, you have things, but hey, you got it, so I'm happy for you. You look better than me, right? Yeah, you look better. Thank you. Hey, teach me how to get better like you. Oh, you got more money than me? Man, listen, how did you do it? As a matter of fact, let me go study how to get money too. Because I want to get to that point. Oh, I'm not going to be upset because you showing me your money. Then you show me your bank account and you got more money than me. Hey, power to you. Matter of fact, let me send my energy towards you so that even if you don't want to give me it back, even if you don't want to teach me. See, you all don't understand how to use your energy. If you have something that I want, let me show you something. I want you to feed this from my spirit right now. Take this. This is free. Take it. Deeper Cousins, how you doing? Whether you want to give me it or not, I learned how to connect to the frequency that you're on. If I could connect to it, the information that you have, I will get in return. Same frequency, same downloads. So you got money? I want money. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm going to connect to you. I'm going to give you energy. I'm going to give you my admiration. I'm going to give you my focus. I'm going to give you my time because that's your energy. And as I give you this, I'm open to receiving. See, you all don't know this. You all want to cuss people out because you don't have. You want to cuss people out. You want to disrespect them. You want to blame somebody else for not having. You want to do this. Listen, I open myself to you. I must pick it up. I have to have it. I have to. There's no option. I have to have it. You can't stop me even if you want to. You can't stop me if you try. My frequency is not to be stopped. See, if I want something, if I manifest something, if I'm a mango tree, you can't tell me I can't produce mango. And telling me it's God's will that you don't produce mango. That's a lie. See, you have this thing in your mind says, maybe it's God's will. So you give up before you start. You want to try one time, and when you try one time and you don't produce mango, you say, well, it was not God's will. What's up, Tori? Stop that nonsense. A mango tree will produce mango. A healthy mango tree will produce mango. I promise you, you are. You are healthy. You just don't know it yet. You haven't connected to your health yet. You haven't connected to it yet. So sometimes, if I know I'm a mango tree, you can't tell me I can't produce mango. You can't tell me that. I must go deeper in my roots. I gotta go deeper in my roots. Go deep in your roots. Stop. Cut that. See, we have so much distractions, man. Your relationship, boyfriend. Some of us, I want to find a boyfriend. I can't find a boyfriend. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Oh my God, what's wrong with me? I must be sick. Nobody don't want me. I must be you. You wasting your energy on shit that you can't control. Wasting your energy on crap that you have no control over. Why nobody don't want me? Why you wasting your energy when you could take that energy and build yourself so much that you're not even focused on a damn boy or a girl. And when you are not focused on them, your energy becomes so beautiful. If you're not focused on them, there's no resistance, there's no fear. And then they will come. You won't even be able to stop them. You won't even be able to stop them. They're gonna come. Because your focus is on self-improvement. I love a woman who is self-improved, who is confident in herself. And I don't really believe in a confident word, but for this, let's use confident. Who don't even use failures like a thing. I'm a failure. Who? Ain't nobody a failure. You still living life. You're still alive. How are you a failure? If you was a failure, and don't mean that failure brings death, but if you was a failure, you probably may be in your grave and have no more chance. You're not a failure. You still have the breath in your lungs. You're not even working for it. It's free. It's free. The breath in your lungs is free. The heartbeat is free. Your thoughts and your minds, your consciousness is free. You can connect to so much stuff in this world that is free. So much information is free, but you don't want to connect because you are stuck in a place where you are focused on having something that life is not bringing to you. Man, if life ain't bringing it to you, because get what life is. Listen, I'm going to show you all a book. I'm going to show you all some books, some more books to read and stuff when we doing those Zoom meetings. And we're going to talk about those books too. Because I want to talk, the first book I want to talk about, seriously, it's the simplest books that I have. The simplest, shortest books that I have. I want to hold on. Give me a second, because I want you all to see this book. It's so small that I can't see it. I want to talk about this book right here. I want to talk about this book. I want us to read this book. And as we read this book, I want to talk about it. I want to go chapter by chapter to talk about this book. This book is called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. This is one of the books that we must talk about. We're going to talk about As a Man Thinketh. And we're going to talk about Feeling is a Secret. But we're going to go and we're going to talk deeply about these things that you can't even doubt yourself anymore. There is no even doubt in going to be after we've done these conversations. Listen, there's no doubts in your mind anymore. There's no more doubts. Because to know, see, these books give you an idea of who you are. And as you get more of an idea of who you are, you begin to have less doubt. See, the man who is unsure of himself will have doubts. We're going to meet on Zoom. Only my subscribers, the ones who subscribed to my channel, this platform. You see that thing up there? Yes, hey, Ray, give me, when you inbox me, I'll send them to you, man, don't worry. When you send me your phone number, I'll send them all to you. I'll send you all these 3 books so that you can buy them. So text me, or send me a number. But this one is The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, and it's written by Deepak Chopra. As a man thinketh. Hey, a matter of fact, you can get these books from my link. I have a link also. You can click on the link and get these books. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, and Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. So the Zoom is not the workshop. The Zoom, this is what we're gonna do about 3 times a week. So again, for people who subscribe to this platform, for the folks who subscribe to this platform, see that thing up there that says subscribe, that stars, that 24. Tony, how many? I see 24 to 42. How many is there, Tony? How many is there? I only see 20. I only see 24 out of 42. How many is there, Tony? Or am I seeing wrong? Or he's showing me something wrong? How many more space do I have? Or room? Oh, 37? Oh, good. 36. Okay, 36. Okay, good. Oh, wow. So it's coming. So if you subscribe, we're going to meet. From my subscribers are going to meet. Okay, so 37. Hey, Ann, I see your name, TMB. I see it now. You are subscribed. So for the ones, I can't really see much. 38. So for the ones who subscribe, I'm going to send you the Zoom link that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna send you the Zoom link, and we're gonna meet. But for the ones who just come in, I'm gonna send you my Zoom link. So if you are my friend already, send me your email address. If you are not my friend on here, I'm gonna follow you. For the ones who subscribe, I'm gonna follow you, and then I'm gonna send you. You're gonna send me your email address so I can send you the Zoom link so that we can meet every single time to speak on these things, okay? To speak on these things. So again, we're gonna dissect these books. We're gonna do some manifestations, and I want to do more manifestations, some affirmations. We're gonna learn some deep stuff, and you're gonna learn about yourself even more. All right. So this is what I'm offering my subscribers. So about 3 times a month we're gonna meet. Hopefully you all could be there, but you all will know because I will send out the email and you will have the Zoom link and everything so that you can just join. Send me your number. So I want your phone number and your email. Don't worry, I won't send you any crazy email. I have WhatsApp because I'm in Europe, so I can't text your phone number, but I could text your WhatsApp. So send me your WhatsApp number on the email, on the DM, so I can, when we're having these meetings, I could actually text you and say, hey, we're starting. So hopefully you have WhatsApp and Zoom. So we're gonna meet on these Zooms. We're gonna learn. I'm very excited for this. This came to my spirit today when I was taking a shower. My stuff come to me in the showers. I don't know about you all, but my stuff come to me not in my dream, not in my sleep. Set days and time is gonna be, I think Sundays is best. What do you think about Sundays? How do you feel about Sundays? Especially Sundays when everybody is not really doing anything or working. Sundays about this time is good for you all? Okay, Sunday. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so let's do Sundays. A time to be announced or to be but most likely, what time is it there? It's about 1 o'clock. It might be about this time right here. It might be about this time right here. About this same time right here. Like now. Or maybe, hold on. Yeah, it might be an hour from now. So about 2 p.m. Maybe about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. About 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this is 9 p.m. my time. So about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so let's do about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 1 hour from now on Sundays. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays. Okay? On Sundays. If you want to join, subscribe to my thingy up there. And then I'm going to send you the Zoom link. Listen, thank you all for subscribing. I will send reminders. I'm going to make an email list. So when you send me your email, I'm going to make the email list. As a matter of fact, I should make a WhatsApp damn list. a WhatsApp group too. That's what I should do. WhatsApp group and an email list so I can post everything when I'm going. As a matter of fact, send me your WhatsApp. I'll make the group myself. Listen, we're about to break this open. We're about to do some work. We're about to do some work. So listen, I'll do the WhatsApp. Hey Erica, how are you doing? So I'll do the WhatsApp group. I'll build the group up. So I will just post when I'm gonna do the Zoom, and then I'll make the email list. So we're gonna do emails on this. That's perfect. Yes, that's even better. And then you can tell me what you would like to really speak about sometimes on the Zoom, on the WhatsApp group. You're gonna tell me, hey Kirk, let's talk about this. See if everybody agree, and then let's do it. So WhatsApp, send me your number and your email on my DM, and then we can go from there. Listen, thank you all for joining me, man. I really want to get this thing going. I think this is gonna be a better thing for me. It's gonna be easier. It's gonna be a smaller group, and it's gonna be people who actually want to be there. So it's not gonna be much distractions. It's not gonna be much distractions. Hey, Osman. It's gonna be less distraction. It's gonna be people who actually want to learn. So that's the best thing. Thank you all.